Hello everyone, welcome back to Pikmin. My name is Dario, and in the last part we came to the final trial, this area we're currently in, and we kind of laid down the groundwork for taking care of stuff today. And we opened up everything. We have the arena to the final boss open, but today's the day we're actually going to fight him, since yesterday it was kind of like we would have really been pushing the time limit. I'm not going to need any blue Pikmin, but I'm just going to take them just because, you know, want to include them. And then I'll take 25 yellows. And then 30 red should do it. And do we have any grass here? I swore there was grass. Maybe that was back over in the area, so... Alright. Well, let's get to it. I always get nervous crossing these bridges just because I always feel like one's gonna get stuck somewhere. So thankfully he popped back into his little sand pod. Or sand... sleep area, whatever the heck you want to call it. So what we're gonna do is come over here and we're gonna get everybody all tuned up with the grass. Now, just a forewarning, it's actually been a while since I fought this final boss. I think it's been like 2 or 3 years, like actually like legitimately like trying to fight it. Okay, everyone's all flowered up. Of course, there's always one that cuts trip. Alright, we're gonna... And then, like I said, we don't need the blues, so we're gonna have them go to that corner. Reds, gotta wait there for a bit. And then these yellows. Okay. 26, where did... Oh, I got a red with me, that's why. So this is probably going to be a bad idea, but as long as I don't throw too many of these Pikmin with bomb rocks, we should be fine. Alright. So we got half of those. Actually, you know what, we'll just... I was going to get a bunch of bomb rocks, but I think this will be fine. You see that? You see how they just like pulled them from the ground? They just sucked them up. Alright, so here's how it's going to work. There probably is a better strategy to do this, but this is the one my brother and I have always done, so that's what we're getting. Okay, I don't want all 3, I just want 1. Okay, fine, whatever. So, I'm going to come up here and activate him. Now, the way it's going to work is if we bait him correctly... We're not going to sacrifice the Pikmin, but if we throw it and time it just right, he should launch the bomb rock at him. Nope. Instead it died. Okay, so while he's stunned, then that's when we come up and throw these reds on his face as fast as we can. Why did they run after him like that? Alright, so this is going to get messy already. We're already there. You know, it is completely possible to do this without losing any Pikmin. And of course, like, my first go-around doing this, it doesn't happen. Nope. Too soon, too soon. Okay, so you go back there. Alright. Okay, I'm like standing too close in to... Alright. Right here. Hey! Stupid! Over here. Alright. So that's going to be pretty much a strategy for this whole fight. You could actually take out a pretty big chunk of his health Basically kind of like fighting the pearls, actually. So, it's not going to be the most exciting battle, but it should work. Alright. Hey! Hey! Turn around! What? How did that... Are you serious? Did it like explode like right before his... Alright. Where did these yellows come from? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, I remember this boss being really scary. Because he's just... Why did you run into him? I don't understand why you did that. And I hate how I keep grabbing like 3 at a time. No! At this point, I almost just feel like sacrificing just some of these Pikmin. We're not doing good, actually. This is not good at all. Because I'm, like, taking way too long to fight this thing. It's already half the day, and he still has a bunch of his health. I mean, I'm not going to give up, but still. And I think his health recharge is like... Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm making that up. Alright. So right here. I think what I also was gonna say, you know, it's kind of interesting because, like, what did? Are you serious? Why did you do that? I called you all back. Are you serious? I don't understand, like, why you all ran like that. I called you all back. Hold on, I might actually have to start using these blues just because these stupid red Pikmin, like. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, I called them all back. And they just insisted on... Okay, sure, if you just really had to get that bomb rock, like, right there, you just couldn't wait. Too soon. I screwed that up. Yep, yep. He's almost done, though. I think if I do 2 or 3 more bomb rocks, he should die. And that's his jump attack, which I guess he only does at half health. If he would just come over here. Are you serious? You're really doing this to me right now? Part of me has half the mind, honestly, just to, like... Because if I just baited him, like, the yellow Pikmin, he would swallow all of them. Okay, you gonna jump again? I'm like at a loss actually on what the heck's going on. Like I said, I'm honestly just so close just to having to... Can you please look at me? I'm actually not gonna beat this in one day. I actually screwed this up somehow. I'm like incredibly disappointed in myself. No, he didn't drop it. Oh my god. I'm screwing this up so bad and I can't believe this. I honestly can't believe I'm just messing this up so terribly. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. No. No, I'm not gonna beat this today. I can't believe this. I honestly can't believe this. I screwed this up. I guess one just died because it looked like my numbers dropped. He's like so close. Come on, just please let me just kill him today. Just please. I don't even care if I don't get the part back in time. Right here, right here. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that, but sorry. Please die, please die, please die. They died, and at long last, I found the final part, my secret safe, and it's as full as ever. How glad I am that I persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hokotate. Run away, because I accidentally dropped that. And he has the world's most dramatic death. And I'm honestly just gonna take those things back. Blues, come over here quickly. Take these back. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, so the reds will make it back. Blues probably won't. What? Okay, I've never had a day like this, by the way. Just so you know. So you're getting very exclusive. Oh, will they make it, actually? Come on. Come on. Get there, get there. Ah, poor Blues. Poor Blues. What a day. What a final, what a last day of the game. Like, I don't even know what to say, honestly. I'm like just, I don't think I left any behind. Hopefully I didn't. Okay, good. I wonder what Olimar's gonna say. When I see the Pikmin engaged in fierce battle with other creatures of this world, I often grow uneasy, wondering why they never attack me. Could it be that they actually view me as a parental figure? A strange, disturbing thought. Lost 17 in battle. Can't believe it. Well, there's no point in cutting away since we're not even going to finish this last day. So, we're going to be ending this game on day 20, which... If I think is actually the earliest I've ever beaten this game. I think my previous record was 22 days. That's when I beat the game. No, didn't get the blues. Oh well. I mean, they were the ones who... Why didn't we get 5? For turning in those red Pikmin. Really? Oh, you know what? Well, I finished with my goal of everybody being over 200, so... That's cool. We'll celebrate this by having 15 of each carry back the final part. Probably the best way to commemorate it. Yeah, that Emperor Bulblax fight, I don't know why it was so difficult, but somehow I was able to pull it out. I kept screwing up though. You saw, because like, well, as I mentioned, if it touches the edge of the arena, it turns around. So that was also like killing a lot of time for me. So. Anyway. With that, there's nothing left to do but to carry this last part. Oh, I lost one. Oh, you know what? Here. Just get to work on this. Man, I can't believe this game's finally over. You know, at certain parts it feels like it would never end. And in case, you know, I didn't mention it, or I didn't really talk about it, but yeah, the final part was his stash. Secret safe, the final part. Found my most prized possession, I'm so relieved. Basically all his little money. Get a good look at it. Yeah. So, as soon as we turn in this part, the day's gonna end, and the game's complete. It just, I don't know, it feels like... I mean, I knew I was at the last area of the game, but it just like... Like I said, it's weird for it to finally be over. You know, I'm saying that, but wouldn't it be funny if just like one, like, final boss just like dropped in the center here and we had to fight him? Like, I don't even know what the heck would drop. It's not gonna happen, so don't get your hopes up. This is it, we're done. I'm done with this game. This game went on way longer than I even expected in terms of like when I originally recorded it. I wanted it to be done in September. Here I am in November, still doing it, but you know what? It's all good. I have finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hogotate. It seemed impossible, but we did it. Losing every ship part, only to rebuild it back to perfect working condition. Olimar's like, bye, thanks. He's just like, they never learn. I'm just getting out of here. Can't stand you little assholes anymore. And even though it's night, I guess the Pikmin finally learned everything we taught them and are able to take down enemies on their own. Although I wish they would jump on Bulbasaur's backs like that in-game, but oh well. Gonna give us one last little send-off. With a bunch of different onion types, actually. Colors that we never even see in the other games. Gives me goosebumps every time. So this is our final tally, or final analysis. 30 parts in 20 days, sprouted 622 Pikmin, and total lost just under 300. Total Pikmin ever sprouted. Wow, I was actually close to 1,000. I think I said that before, but still surprising. I don't think I've ever even gotten that close. So when I hit A, it's also going to show us the ship parts, every single one that we collected. All the ones you see in yellow are required parts, like, you know, ones we needed to get. And the blue ones are ones where if we never got them, we could have been fine. So I'll have to show that at some part, probably like in a bonus episode, like I've said, where, you know, show what happens when, because there's 3 different endings of the game. There's the ending where, well, you know what, you guys will have to see. I'm gonna save. And then I was gonna make the joke, like, you know, this was back when Nintendo was really rich, so they projected the end credits over the entire planet. But I honestly feel like somebody I watched said that, so I'm not gonna take that joke. But I still wanted to share it. I don't know what to even say, honestly. Like, this, I think I don't know what to say because I didn't know how this playthrough was gonna go. Like, I mean, well, I take that back. I had a feeling of how this playthrough was gonna go, and then it didn't go anything like it, like at all that I planned. The only things I knew for sure was that, like, I wanted to show some of the bonus bosses, you know, like the Mamuta, the Gulix, the Smoky Prog. I knew I wanted to show those, which I did, and I was happy for that. But everything else just did not play out the way that I expected at all. Like, I didn't expect to lose as many Pikmin as I did. I didn't expect to. I mean, well, to be fair, you know, as unexpected as things happen in terms of Pikmin death or trouble with enemies, there were some days where I ended up getting 3 or 4 parts in one day, which, as I said, I don't think I ever even done before. So there is a good and a bad to it. It didn't, and I feel like it hopefully, you know, made it exciting to watch. You know, I know I said this before, but you know, it's astonishing that you can play a game so many times over the years and just something new happens, something different than before. And if I recall right, we get a little curtain call from the enemies. The Armored Cannon Beetle, which we actually made quick work of it. I won't read exactly what's on the screen, you guys can see it for yourself, but we made quick work of it. Even though it actually can be quite challenging to beat, I just already knew how to do it by throwing it at its little mouth. So, oh, and there's the damn bread bug. I'm trying to think, because I've always gotten this, you know, little enemy you know, credits roll. But I don't remember... Burrowing Snagger, did I say that was the right name? I think I called it something else. But anyways, I don't know if you get this for getting all 30 parts or you just get this, like, just beating the game, so... Because I've always gotten the parts. Yeah? I'll be right there. And then what's also kind of fun to watch is that if you look in the background too, Dwarf Boar Bear. I think I called it something else too. Whatever. Now you guys get to see it. See, this is why I didn't bother correcting myself too much, because like I knew this was at the end. You guys can see what they're actually called. But what I was gonna say too is that if you actually look in the background, you could see that, you know, where they recorded this little ending sequence. It looks like it's like a beta area of some kind. I mean, this obviously is the final trial, but even like look at the camera, like the way it's like almost like a GoPro or something. And yeah, like if you kind of saw in this area, like it looks kind of like the Forest Naval, but it also doesn't at the same time. So like some of these they filmed these little credits in like areas that like I said, a beta area. Speaking of which, there are a lot of beta areas for this game. I'm not going to show all of them. I really recommend you guys go look them up yourself. It's really cool, especially if you're a big fan of these games. You kind of get to see more. Yeah, like the Gulix, it was never there, obviously. But what was I going to say? It always happens. I just get on a roll. But yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, like this, for example, like it looks like the distant spring, but this is never an area that's actually there. So, but yeah, there's a lot of beta areas. People are still kind of like, I think, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw someone like mod this game. I think maybe it was like a first person mod where like you can play from like the camera zoomed into Olimar's face, you know, his perspective. And then of course I think some people have made custom maps. I think, I could be making that up, but I think I've seen something like that. You know, this game still does get a lot of love from people who played it. You know, I'm not at all exclusive by like, you know, doing a playthrough of this and showing this. I mean, a lot of people have, but you know, as I said, it kind of gets it gets, I don't find them too fun to watch. Oh, let's see what this damn thing was called. Puff Stool, that's what it was. Like I said, I don't find them too fun to watch, especially if you're, you know, they know exactly what to do. They have a plan. They reset a date, you know, just to kind of do it right for the playthrough. You know, as you guys saw, I did a pretty, I really didn't plan things out. And I don't know, I'd give myself a B. A decent B minus for how I played. I don't think I talked about this, but I used to be like hugely into Pikmin back when it first came out. I mean, I know I mentioned that I used to like play Pikmin in the backyard, but I used to have this friend in grade school named Dalvin. I think it was like fourth grade actually, and like we ended up. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell the story. Oh, there's that damn thing. Pretty sure I didn't tell the story, but long story short, him and I were both fans of Pikmin, and we were trying to write like this little Pikmin story together, like basically writing a novel of what happens in the game. We only got to like the first day just because it actually is quite hard because Olimar's the only character. And this is like fourth grade. We were nowhere near talented enough to write just from like, you know, a solitary one-person perspective. Like even writers now, you know, grown up, have a hard time doing it. Water dumples, that's what they call. I think they had called them mollywogs before. But anyway, so yeah, me and my friend Dalvin, like, you know, he knew how to draw, so he did like a nice, like, you know, I think it was like, if I recall right, we like stapled a bunch of like binder paper together. He like did like a nice logo of the Pikmin, you know, logo. And then I think he even brought his instruction booklet, so we like cut out like, you know, what you see on the sides of the video now where it's Olimar walking with Pikmin behind him. We like cut that out, put that on the cover, and then like we started, you know, I can't remember if it was just me or him, but we started to write like on the inside. Oh, I didn't even want to look at these Wallywogs, damn it. Damn things. But, anyways, just so I can finish the story. Oh, there we go. Nice. The happy end. Just so I can finish the story, he ended up moving away. And I always assumed he took that book with him, that little Pikmin novelization we were making. And I think the next year, in that same teacher's classroom, like, he asked me about it. Like, it was, like, hidden behind something. Like, hidden underneath a drawer. And it said, and because my name was on the cover, it was like, you know, Dario and Dalvin, blah, blah, blah. He, like, looked over to me, he's like, Dario, is this yours? And I looked, and I was honestly, like, stunned that it was still there. Like, I thought my friend took it when he moved away. But no, he hid it in the classroom. And sadly, the story doesn't have a good ending because I ended up saying like, oh, no, that's not mine. And then he ended up throwing it away. Only because I was really embarrassed because he like said it like in the middle of class. Like he was cleaning something and like I was like halfway across the room. He's like, Dario, is this yours? And like everybody saw and it just looked, you know, I was just embarrassed. I was just like, no, that's not mine. So I really kind of wish I kept it now. I definitely would have showed you guys. But at least like the 3 people who ever watch this will get to see that. I did a short little Pikmin novelization as a kid because that's just how influential this game was to me. Anyway, with all that being said, this has been a very long final episode. Sorry for that. I'm not done with Pikmin yet though. I'm gonna do at least one bonus episode kind of highlighting things that I missed or just want to share with you guys. So in any event though, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. It was a bit weird, I admit. It wasn't the most straightforward playthrough I've done, but I had a really fun time doing it. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time.